When Angel Reese says, "People aren't just watching Caitlin Clark, they're watching me too," it sounds less like confidence and more like she's trying to convince herself. Just a day later, she's ejected from a game, and it's hard not to see the jealousy brewing. Whether Reese plays or not, Caitlin Clark was always going to dominate the spotlight. Reese seems rattled, reacting to criticism from analysts and fans with what feels like a constant need to prove herself. Each time she speaks publicly, it feels like a new chapter in a drama no one asked for. Off the court, she's loud. On the court, she's not keeping pace with Clark. In the end, Reese risks being remembered more for how she handled someone else's rise than for her own achievements. Some try to make this about race, but the truth is simpler. Clark, a white guard from Iowa, has taken the league by storm. Reese, a talented black rookie, just hasn't made the same impact, and she knows it. Even voices like Stephen A. Smith, Matt Barnes, Pat McAfee, and Dan Patrick have commented on the tension, noting how the focus seems to shift toward Reese's drama rather than her game. When Kennedy Carter fouled Clark and Reese applauded from the bench, it felt more desperate than defiant, like she was clapping for attention, not achievement. Dan Patrick compared her to Draymond Green but said she's coming off more like Dylan Brooks, more instigator than impact player. Reese keeps insisting the WNBA isn't just about Clark, but right now, it mostly is. Clark is breaking records, selling out arenas, and elevating the entire league, while Reese seems caught in her shadow. Even during the NCAA championship, Reese's taunting gesture toward Clark looked more like an attempt to steal the spotlight than a competitive edge. Despite winning a title, it's still Clark who's dominating headlines. Here's the hard truth: Caitlin Clark doesn't need Angel Reese to succeed, but Reese seems to need Clark just to stay in the conversation. That's unfortunate, because Reese has real talent. But until she shifts her focus back to her own game instead of Clark's, she'll remain in that shadow.